we talk about learning, it's not just your generation learning from mine. We could also learn from yours because, as you said, you have a lot of experience. You have already been through a lot. So since my generation feels like we don't have the time to make all the mistakes and learn from them, we can fast forward a lot of the way by speaking to people of your generation and learning from the older generation. We can avoid a lot of mistakes and we can go even faster if both generations made use of each other.
Absolutely. I think it's
Yeah.
about mentoring, reverse mentoring, and
Yeah.
both of them working hand in glove so that we are able to move things forward, because you can learn, as I said, right, going back to the breadth versus depth. And I think there is also learning to uh, embrace both, because you need depth as well as breadth to progress forward, right? So you need to, and it is also about cross-pollinating. It is not about to say the breadth generation just keeps breadth as practice and only learns from the other generation to build for the depth. They also learn at some point in time. That's what cross-pollination should happen, not just at a mentoring level, but also from the practice level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when things can shift and change. And that's when you can truly put yourself in the shoes of the other person as well. That's when it truly happens. You can't just train your mind to say, put yourself in the shoes of the other person, but you got to do it. And when you put yourself in the shoes of the other person, you're going to have all your different preferences. Oh my God, can I put myself in the shoes? And literally, if you have to wear another person's shoes, you're going to have a lot of mental hijacks. Oh my God, what is it? Is it going to be a clean shoe, or is it a dirty shoe, or is it going to be a sweaty shoe? So all those immediate human practice, mind comes into the way, right? So literally also to put ourselves where it is easy. You can just wear another person's shoe if you have to wear it. But there's so much of mental hijacking that we have to, or amygdala hijacks that we have to control before we actually wear the other person's shoe comfortably to walk around in a very literal sense. So ourselves in the shoes of the other person is going to take some more practice and calming the amygdala, bringing more neutrality. I think I'm loving the word neutrality, and that's what I'm going back into our conversation again. It's important that people start recognizing it. And the system, I think more and more I'm working as a systemic coach more than an individual executive coach. So I think it becomes a responsibility of the system to bring this change. It's not just the two parties alone, but it's about the system setting the stage for change, and system setting the need, the practices, and also the voices for it. Right? It is important that that becomes the future where both generations can co-create meaningfully. As we say, right, today it is not going to become too difficult to live long, but it's going to stay healthy is going to become the challenge, right? Like what we say, long. So both generations are going to stay good long enough to, to see how things move forward. So therefore, if we are living long enough, we have to learn to live healthily. And that's where co-creation, meaningful acknowledgements, and value creation at a joint level happens. And that's where we can all have a healthy life ahead, individually and systemically. And systemic is going to involve both the generations as we move forward.